you? Welcome, 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 welcome. I want to talk to you today about a topic that I think is so important. And as women, we have a tendency to overlook it, is our power. And it's our power. It's not anybody else's, it's ours. And I think we have a tendency to back away from it. We have a tendency to hide from our greatness. And I think it goes all the way back to childhood. I mean, how many times were you told, stop raising your hand, don't be a know-it-all. Boys don't like smart girls. Nobody likes the one that gets all the A's. Nobody likes, the women that stand out, the little girls that stand out and are bossy. Don't be bossy. I mean, how many times have you heard that? And whether you heard it in the first grade, the sixth grade, out in the playground, but worse, typically you heard it from your teachers. I mean, how many teachers were like, put your hand down, we all know you know the answer. And so from this behavior, you learn to hide. You learn to step back. I can remember when I was in fourth grade and I was getting confirmation. It's a Catholic thing. I don't, still to this day, I don't really get what it was, but I had to do it. And the bishop comes and yada, yada, yada. And he asked, and the questions he was going to ask was from Mass. Now, I never paid attention to Mass. I was bored the minute I walked in there till the minute I walked out the door. So what made me on this particular day pay attention? I was just locked in, I guess. It was confirmation. I was excited. I was nervous. So I was paying attention. So we get to the after Mass. When, whoops, that was so bad. That was bad. There we go. Sorry about that. My phone has decided not to stay in place, so we're going to keep going now. We're going to keep going. We're not letting anything stand in our way. We're going to keep standing in our power. I may need, okay, we're going to flip the thing. There we go. Okay. But how many times did you have people tell you? It could be, like I said, anybody. So we had a tendency, we'd hide. So getting back to my confirmation story. So the bishop asked 3 questions, and nobody, there's like 300 of us, nobody answered. So all 3 times I raised my hand. Now, I was not a shining star, as y'all know, if you follow me. I graduated about 5%, but I knew the 3 answers. So you go, we do our confirmation thing. I ran out of the church that day, so excited to see my mom, and I was like, Mom, I knew all the answers. And she's like, you are such a show-off. How do you get show-off after that? But how many times does that happen to you? You're so excited, and you go home to celebrate, and you're told, don't stand out, or don't be a show-off, don't be a know-it-all. So as women, again, we learn how to hide. We shrink. We don't want people to think that, we think we're more than. So instead, we choose the path to be less than. Sorry about this, just trying to get it with holding it in my hand. So we choose the path of being less instead of, for the love of Mike, instead of more than. And then as we get older, we wonder, why can't we make decisions? Why can't we decide who we are? Why can't we decide our future, our power? It's because we've given all of our power away. We've given it away to those people that were so judgy, that didn't like us as how we were. And so, for my whole life, I hid myself. I can't tell how many meetings I have sat in where I know the answer, but I don't want to raise my hand or say anything because I don't want to be a know-it-all. I don't want to be a show-off. And that, I know so many of you guys, and if you can relate to this, on the comments, just, put a hands up. Just on the comments. Hands up like you know what I'm saying to you. Because we all go through this. We all have this terrible fear. And the only way to be amazingly successful, the only way to really, to achieve your dreams, is to say this is bullshit. To feel the fear and do it anyway. To feel the fear and say, I am more than that. I am not a know-it-all. I'm just a smart person. And it's okay to declare that you're smart. It's okay to be the smartest person in the room. If you're a leader, chances are you are the smartest person in the room. Unless you have a room full of people talking on a topic that you're trying to learn about, it's okay. As women, it's okay to be the smartest woman in the room. It's okay to be the best and the brightest, and not to constantly hide ourselves and hide our power and who we are because we're so afraid of not being accepted. At some point, you have to call bullshit. At some point, you have to say, you know what? My inner circle is going to accept me or not. And if my inner circle isn't going to accept me, then they can't be in my inner circle anymore. I mean, you have to make those hard decisions. If the people around you are not your biggest supporters, if your spouse is not your biggest cheerleader, then you need to sit down and have a talk with your spouse. You need to say, why are you not encouraging me? Why are you not cheering for me? Why are you taking my power? And more importantly, forget that. Forget asking why are you taking your power. Why are you giving your power to other people? Why are you allowing other people to tell you how to be, how to think, how to act? If you're over the age of 18, you need to take charge of yourself. You need to let your light shine. And the best way to let, and I know probably some of you guys are like, I'm not even sure. I don't know what I really want to do. I don't know who I am. Yes, you do. Cut through the bullshit. Yes, you do. We just don't want to say it. We don't want to declare it because we're afraid it won't be accepted because we gave our power up. But the minute you take your power back, you will feel this amazing rush of energy, this amazing, just like, I got this. This is who I am. This is who you are. This is who you're meant to be. Each one of us is here for a specific purpose, for a specific reason. And it's up to you to figure that out. And you're not going to totally figure it out until you learn to stand in who you are. When you learn that it's okay to be great. Just like in school when it wasn't okay to get A's, it's okay to get A's. It's okay to be good in math. It's okay to be great in coding. It's okay to be great speaking other languages. It's okay to be great because it's you that's great. And that's okay. So stop hiding. Stop giving your power to other people. Stop handing your light to others. Stop sitting in a room and saying, man, I wish I could be that person. Because if that person is doing something that you want to do and you think, I wish I could do that, then that's in you. You just are afraid, and I understand. We're all afraid. There's nobody, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Michelle Obama or Nancy Reagan or Oprah Winfrey. Everybody gets afraid. Everybody gets nervous. When you walk into a totally different environment than what you're used to, you're going to get nervous. It's how you take the next step. Do you allow that nervousness to win? Because that nervousness is your ego trying to keep you safe. Or do you let your soul win? Your soul wants you to win. Your soul is begging for you to listen. But you're allowing your ego to drown out your soul. So stop. Sit down right now and write, I am great because. Write down your affirmations. You are loved. You are worthy. You are wonderful. Whatever, you're the best. Whatever will get you going. To get off the snide, which I've never really understood that expression. To get off the snide, to get off the place you're stuck in, the hamster wheel. Get off your hamster wheel. And stand in your power. Commit that today you're going to let your soul win. No longer allowing your ego to win. Commit today that if you know the answer, you're going to yell it loudly and proudly. You're going to raise your hand. You're going to step up and say, this is who I am. If you need help, let me know. Just email me. Put it down in the comments. If you're on YouTube, put it in the comments there. And of course, I always do my please, sharing is caring. Share this with your friends, all your girlfriends. We all can relate because we all have given up our power. And we all struggle to take it back. And I'm with you, and I'm 60, and I still struggle in some areas to take my power back. But damn it, I took it back, and I will continue to take it back. Because I am here to help other women step into their greatness. I am here to take you up that mountain. And you know the mountain I mean, the mountain that we look at it and we think, man, I wish I could get to the top. Because when you get to the top, you're going to proclaim who you are. You're going to say out loud to everybody, I am Mary Smith, and I am an artist, or I am Catherine Wilson, and I am a leader of movements that teach women owners how to maximize their profits. It's okay to say loud and proud who you are. From now on, promise yourself that you're going to let your soul start winning.